Thank you, Liam. Now, folks, I don't know if you were so distracted by the cold that you didn't check your calendars, but if you didn't, then I'm here to let you know it is a Monday, which means it's Meal Prep Monday. And today, well, I'm very excited about what we have and who our guest is.
That's right. Amanda from Happy Valley Nutrition is here with us today. Every time you come in, you make something absolutely delicious and healthy. So tell us a little bit about today's meal.
Okay, I should have made soup today with how cold it is.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of soup on this segment, to be fair. Yeah.
All right, I gave you a break. All right.
Yeah.
So I was racking my brain with what to do, and I think I've said before that I'm not the biggest cook, right? All right. So I was like, what can I do that's super easy? So I'm speaking to all the people who don't like to cook or not great at it, or have other things to do. So I like putting meals together kind of in kind of components where I can mix and match. Right?
Okay.
And so sometimes the hardest thing to kind of figure out is the protein piece.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
'Cause that takes a while to cook, or sometimes we don't know how to like cook meat or other sorts of proteins. So this is a mini meatloaf made in a muffin tin.
I'm with it.
Okay.
So many M's.
So yeah, right, there you go.
Mini meatloaf muffins.
Mini meatloaf muffins. And I've done them here in beef and also in turkey.
Okay.
Okay, so if you don't eat beef, you can do them like a ground turkey, ground chicken. You could probably even use salmon or something like that. And what I really like about these is that you just, make the, thing, put it into the oven for about 30 minutes, and you can have like 12 portions made in a half hour, and then you can pop them out for whatever you need. You can use them for dinner, you can use them for lunch, a kid's snack. You can wrap them up and freeze them for up to 3 months.
This is just for my own personal use. Could you use like breakfast sausage and make them a breakfast?
Yeah.
That might be the hack.
Okay. And what I like to is you can add different herbs, you can add different vegetables to it. So I think we just did the regular carrots and onions and things like that, but I brought zucchini because that's something great to add because you can't really taste it.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, you could even add like lentils. So you can really
Make it whatever you want.
You could also do it more like a meatloaf where you do like a glaze on top. I decided not to do that this time, but you could use barbecue sauce. So again, really you can
do whatever you want. Have a field day, folks.
You
could. Use your creativity there. So what goes into the, you say, you put it into the molds.
Yeah.
What are we putting into the molds?
Okay, so we have the ground meat, we have a binder, so you can use breadcrumbs here. You could also use oatmeal as a binder as well. So if you wanted to add up, like increase the fiber, or if you were like gluten-free and you didn't want to use breadcrumbs, there's an egg. And then that kind of binds everything together, and then you add in kind of some spices, some herbs. Again, we use parsley, onion, carrots, and celery. So it's pretty simple, but again, you can just like riff on the theme.
Yeah. There we go.
So I would eat this like all throughout the week.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like, you get, like you said, 12 servings. You put it all in there. Quick to pop in for, if you're a news anchor or something like that.
Something like that.
Need
5
something
o'clock
to eat.
in the morning, you're having lunch.
Exactly.
Yes.
Eat
Maybe
it during the
more
commercial breaks.
commonly if you're a parent and you need something to put in a little Ziploc bag for your kid. Or if you're a hungry news anchor.
Exactly. During the commercial breaks, you pop it in and bang, there you go.
Anytime.
So just real quick before we finish up here, for people that want to check out this recipe, of course, it'll be on our website at westernmassnews.com, but they might be interested in Happy Valley Nutrition as well. Where can they reach you?
Yep, we are at happyvalleynutrition.com, and we put our recipes up on the blog.
All right.
Perfect.
Perfect. Well, folks, thanks so much for tuning in for this edition of Meal Prep Monday. Coming up in our next hour, we're actually going to be taste testing and eating these meatloaf muffin M&Ms. I'm very excited. So stick around for more news and weather, though, to finish up this hour after the break.
We're going to be right back, everyone.
Thank you, Liam. Now, folks, obviously you can't smell what it smells like in our kitchen right now, but it smells good.
It does.
It's Meal Prep Monday, and we're here with one of our favorite guests, without a doubt, and one of my favorite recipes. I can already tell by the aroma.
He already knows. Yeah, Amanda, you have brought us these delicious, forgive me if I get the name wrong, mini meatloaf muffins?
You got it.
Oh,
you got
awesome.
It. I didn't
Okay.
make the name up, so I know that's way too complicated.
So walk us through what exactly is in this and what the nutritional level is for each.
Yeah, so you just have like a hunk of protein on your plate, which is great because you can mix and match it with lots of different side dishes, and you can use it, for really any meal. If you don't like to eat kind of meat during breakfast, you could make it more like use kind of spices and herbs for like a breakfast sausage sort of thing. But the whole point is that these are portable and little. and they cook really fast. So it's not like you're putting this like really big meatloaf into the oven and kind of cut slices, and then by like day 3 you're kind of bored with it because it's the same flavor. This you can kind of mix and match and do whatever you want. You can use beef, you can use turkey, chicken, and you just pop them in the oven for about 30 minutes. And again, you can use it as an addition to lunch, dinner. You could take it as a little snack. You could freeze them.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you want to do. Add veggies to it.
I'll be honest, I was a little hesitant about this, not because of you or the recipe itself, just because, you know, it is eating meat at, what, 7:30, 8:30 in the morning?
Like I'm going to agree with you. This is...
But it is so good, especially I paired it with a little bit of hot sauce, and that like just took it to the next level. When we're eating these, though, what are we talking in terms of protein, in terms of calories? What should people know?
Something like that. It's about, I think it's about 2.5 ounces of protein.
Okay.
So it's probably in the zone of like 22, 23 grams of
wow.
protein. And also there's breadcrumbs, or like we talked about last hour, if you wanted to add oatmeal to it or different veggies, you're going to kind of amp those other kind of parts to it.
Yeah.
They're very cost efficient because again,
That was it.
Tyler,
See, you stole my question, Amanda. Come on.
I saw it. I knew you were going to ask. So, you know, a couple bucks, like $2 maybe.
Let me tell you.
Right? Because meat is so, I mean, groceries are so expensive.
They are.
So this is a way to make this work for you throughout the week.
That way you don't have to choose between a delicious meal and buying Christmas gifts for somebody. Especially this time of year, that's where my money has been going.
Yeah, put these in my stocking. I'm all right with that. I got no complaints there. Some nice.
We'll wrap them up first so they don't like, you know, right down.
Keep them loose.
Or refrigerate them, yeah.
So if we were to refrigerate them, freeze them, what's the shelf life?
They'll last about 5 days into your refrigerator, but if you want to freeze them, wrap them individually with like some plastic wrap and then put them in like a container.
Okay.
And you can freeze them for about 3 months and then just like pop them in the microwave for about 45 seconds to a minute.
There we go.
This is genuinely something I can see myself making, especially if I sub in like some breakfast sausage so that it is a little bit easier for me to eat at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
But for everybody like me who wants to make this recipe, where can they find it?
Yeah, you can find it on our website, on our blog at happyvalleynutrition.com. And there are lots of recipes and versions of this online. So if you're like, oh, I want to make it more, you know, like a barbecue or more kind of typical meal, just Google meatloaf muffins or mini meat. It's kind of a
mini meatloaf muffins.
But
M&M.
And you'll find lots of different recipes. Yeah.
Beautiful. Tyler, I feel like you never told us what you thought.
Oh, I mean, well, the fact that I'm pouring some more sauce to eat all 3 of these during our last 15 minutes here is, I feel like a testament in and of itself. No, it's great. Bunch of protein. You already perked my ears up when I heard that.
Yeah.
I don't mind eating meat at 7 in the morning. This is lunchtime, so I'm in love right now.
Your stomach doesn't know the difference. That's what I say. So my clients were like, I don't really like breakfast foods. I'm like, well, then eat lunch. Eat your leftovers from dinner.
It makes no difference.
But I get it.
Not liking breakfast food is crazy to me. Breakfast is the most important and the best meal of the day.
AM sound off. I can already hear it. Well, Amanda, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll be back with more news and weather after the break.